Okay, I'm in calls. I'm gonna alert this to the group as well. I'm expecting the price to be extremely slow until the Fed meeting today with Powell, so there isn't much we can do here. Oh, broke the level. Let's see, we're up 24% right now. Pretty solid, not bad, not bad. Let's see what happens at this level. Can we break through and fill the gap? Up 30%. Up 30. Ooh, we're rejecting right now. So you can see this is still a very strong demand zone right here we opened up in. But I don't see price going to the next zone. However, because of the Fed meeting, there is the potential that price could come up here. So I don't want to leave any doubts or, just like say it's impossible, because news could do whatever to the market. So we'll play what news gives us. But so far, they're just waiting. There isn't much here. I'm telling everyone TP1 hit because we did break through this level. So TP1 hit 25% for TP1. I already got a nice play off that, but trying to see what happens here. Oh, is it gonna fill the whole entire gap up here? 58%. 60. I'm selling more right now, right here at this level. This is the gap that we were looking for. 60%, not bad. QQQ is still pumping. It might reject here. This is a pretty key rejection from yesterday. But looking at levels in general, this isn't a level that's been respected as well on other days. Actually, no, that's wrong. This is a pretty strong level. Rejected it multiple times. And they're very strong rejections. So again, became support right here. Again, looking for this rejection potentially for QQQ. Let's see what SPY's doing right now. Rejected this level that I had, which is the exact gap. Faked out. I might sell my runner here. Really depends how price reacts here. Again, this is similar area where QQQ was rejecting, but we gotta fix this up for SPY. Okay, 5 minutes is still bullish, but this is a potential rejection candle right here in the gap. Let's see if we can potentially come back down here and make this new low, because we do have a lot of space on a 30-minute, a lot of space to fill. But this isn't necessarily a gap. There's a little fair value gap right here, but that's it. There isn't like a major gap. But at the same time, it depends on the time frame we're looking at. Look, at SPY goes, had a strong rejection here. It's a very strong level right here. SPY goes below this level, I'll call my runners. But so far, it's doing pretty good holding up here. Again, anything could happen in the market, so that's what I'm prepared for. I'm just gonna have my leftover runners ready in case. But while we're waiting for that, I think I'm just gonna put alert here. Okay, never mind. Stop loss might get hit for runners. Let's see if it breaks through, holds down. Let's see on a 1 minute. Hasn't broken fully through yet, so I'm still holding. Has to close 1 minute below this for me to get out my runners. Again, I like to wait till the candle fully closes, because there are times where it fakes out. Like that, it literally just faked out. But I do see it's coming back down though. So we'll see. Again, faking out again still. So still holding on to my runners. I don't like to set my stop loss to break even sometimes, because I think you should play off the chart, not emotions in P&L. I do understand why people set their stop loss to break even for runners. Break even would be like wherever I entered. I don't remember where. I think it was here somewhere. Break even would be down here, but at this point the play is invalidated already. So there's no point in holding for break even for runners if it's already invalidated, you know? Up 30% on runners. Nothing I can play here. It's just consolidating. But again, the big plays I'm expecting are out of this zone. Either we push up from this fully demand zone, or this zone acts as supply and we break down to make a new leg down, because again, we are somewhat bearish on the higher time frame. But it depends on how you see it, honestly. It depends. I'm looking to get a different strike if I do want to hold this runner. But so far it's acting as very strong demand. Very, very strong. Could have even got calls off open. Because again, I was talking about how this is a very strong demand zone. I'm gonna delete these. Seems like news didn't really affect the market that much today. So we're at 95%. Sheesh. 98% on runners. Up 110%. 120%. 130%. 140%. Jeez. This runner is doing extremely well. I do see us. Let's see. Again, I wouldn't draw a zone here and say this is going to reject. Because this whole thing in general is a demand zone. But we could see some type of rejection here and then make another leg up. But I do want to play puts if it reaches this level right here. And breaks a structure or break of trend. Because I don't usually like playing level to level. Because these levels can break pretty easily. Even if it's strong, if it's a very strong level, it still break easily. Or you get faked out. And that's when you get stopped out. So I try to get my entries as precise as possible. So try to wait for the break. But so far up nicely on the runners. Let's go. Again, trying to be as motionless as possible. It's not a big deal. I think of my winners as ways to cover losses when they happen. So winning is not that big of a deal to me. And it honestly shouldn't be for people that have experience in trading, because it's just part of the game. All probabilities game. Up 160%. We were up 180% on calls. Is this this could be a trend. This could be a trend day. I don't see it as a trend day though, I won't lie. I still see some type of rejection. Up 208%. This is probably the third biggest play that I caught out this week. I had Mara that reached like 240%. I had AMD that reached like 220%, I believe, on those puts at peak. So extremely well week so far. Let's see, is this a level? This is, I mean, this is a, I want to say this is a major level right here. Actually, let's chart this out. I don't like charting all my levels ahead of time, just because I like to be dynamic in my trading. This could be, I mean, this isn't a major key low, but it is acting as some type of support and resistance everywhere. So I'll keep an eye on this level. But again, I don't really like to play based on levels. Just something to look at. So if we close above here, closes above this level, it's gonna continue up probably till this level and reject. Because this is a pretty strong rejection right here. Off the 5-minute candle. But it hasn't closed yet, which is important. We gotta wait till it closes. But again, I'm gonna sell one of my runners. Okay, I think I might close the full thing right now. I'm thinking about it right now. It depends on this. Let's see. If SPY closes below here, I'll be looking to sell my puts. Build a gap. Looking to see if there's any other gaps and such that could get in our way. I don't see any other gaps, but there's a gap down right here. And this gap was rejected previously right here. So this gap does need to get filled, and we are bearish. So at some point we will have to fill this gap. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be end of the market day. No one knows. Again, I like to wait for confirmation before I get into any trade. I'm not just gonna get to plus right here because it rejected, because I'm looking for these big moves. I'm not looking for tiny scalps. If you're a scalper, you could play level to level. For example, this is probably like 15% right here on 0 days till expiration contracts for SPY. I am someone that likes to play bigger moves with low risk, which is very possible if you get a really good entry, which is what I try to aim for and strive for. That's why a lot of my signals are pretty spot on. Very minimal drawdown most of the times. So really good for everyone that's following me in the page group chat, but up to you. It is up to you. Up 150% still on runners. Again, I'm holding runners mainly due to the possibility of a trend day. We have had a good amount of trend days previously, just because on this we broke out of this very long-term bearish run, so we were bull. But again, on the 4-hour, we are becoming bearish again. I really want to play puts right now, but I don't want to be forcing it. Actually, no, I wouldn't even say that's too valid. You could potentially draw a zone here, from here to here. But again, I like to use the major zones. This is a minor, you could say this is a minor supply zone right here. That's why it's rejecting right here. Minor supply zone was demand right here. But that's not the start of the move. The start of the move was down here in this zone. So I don't really like to play this zone right here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be the end of today's live recap. Or not even recap, live trading. I will show my results on the screen right now, as well as the group chat. So if you guys are interested in joining Essential Traders University, make sure to hit the link down below to check it out. Again, my course is coming very soon, so I'll be covering everything that's part of my strategy in the course. So guys, looking forward to that. That would be great. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will either record a part 2 of the next play I'm taking today, or something else. Anyway, see you guys till the next video.